So as I said, we use, we use basically these methods of, like, these events are super important for us to be able to leverage these grant funds. So I think that's kind of one of the keys to our success too, is just the ability to partner with the Forest Service to get these permits for special uses, and to be able to, take that money. We almost work for it twice. We put on the event, and we take that money and we see, like, okay, what projects can we accomplish with it, what grant funding is available to get some important work done. So again, like for Downeyville especially, like when we came into town, it had historically been a mining town and timber town, and those two industries were gone. So the Downeyville Classic, when we first presented it to the city council, they were really stoked. It was like, wow, this is a chance to rebrand, as a recreation destination. And so now Downeyville, is world famous. I feel like Quincy is going to be next on the list. That's our biggest project right now, where we basically went from 0 trails to now there's around 40 miles of trail there. And we have kind of a master plan to build out like 100 miles of trail. Some of it's non-motorized, and then a good chunk of it's motorized multiple use, which is similar to Downeyville. And the nice thing about the motorized multiple use, I know some people don't like to share, but it's a good funding source to build trails for everybody. You can ride your motorcycle on them, you can hike on them, you can bring your horse on them, but it allows us to do planning, so we can apply for funding and get NEPA paid for. Then we can apply for funding for development to build the trails. Then we can apply for funding for ground offs, which allows us to maintain the trails and keep them up to forest spec. So it's a really robust program, and we use it. So these are some shots from the Grinduro. Big part of our events is not just the race, but the lifestyle, getting people turned on to a good time, having them socialize, and ultimately come back and help us on projects in the future. So this is our calendar of events this year, and this doesn't include really any of our work days, because it would be like more than this page can handle. So, but I encourage you to come out for some of these. These are great events. Take a lot of pride in them. And some of our projects, like I said, we're working in Quincy, we're working in Downeyville, the Lakes Basin. Scott touched a little bit on our project in Santa Cruz. Really important for us is that we're not just a bike group, like we're a trail organization. We work in wilderness, we work on the Pacific Crest Trail, we build ADA accessible pathways at our schools. So it really opened the doors for us to be in Santa Cruz, and for these land trusts to put some trust into us, knowing that we wouldn't just be looked at as a bike group coming in and trying to build trails. So we've been really aware of how we present ourselves and the projects that we choose. This is some of the work that we do in the Lakes Basin, which is a lot of rock work and some tread armoring to create some drainage and sustainable surface. This is our little excavator that we use for all the new construction. It's about 30 inches wide, and this machine's probably built like 40 miles of brand new trail. So it's a little workhorse. So yeah, I just encourage you all to volunteer, and most importantly, to preserve the places that you love. So that's what I got.